a thing that happened on the flight. Ah, dude, don't I have a story to tell you? I have a I have a good story that you guys, little airport story, perhaps you guys know for a little airport story. Number 3, the new airport story. You guys ready? Okay, so as some of you might know, Canada is on fire right now. There's fires everywhere. Okay. Should I remove the music for this? Do you think it's like full focus worthy? Need some cheering up? Woo! Moon! Woo! Okay. So listen to this. Canada's on fire, alright? Fires everywhere, and one of the fires was man-made, and it's right in our town, okay? Some dude went up a little hike, decided to make a fire pit, and then one of the logs rolled or something away, and it like started a whole fire. And that was near our highway. Our town has one highway that leads out of town and goes through it. The one out of town to go out of the mainland was closed, which means Amazon wouldn't do deliveries, which means grocery stores were like, uh-oh, you know? We didn't get recycling done for 2 weeks, which means like we had like in our house like a bunch of fucking recycling just waiting to be taken out. It was rough. So what that leads to is that this happened a week before we had to leave for a trip, which coincidentally, we have to take the highway to go to the airport, which is around an hour and a half from here. So we were like, fuck, we paid for these tickets back in February, right? So we were like just waiting for the trip to happen. And I'm like, shit, dude, how are we gonna make it to the airport? So Kinlan's parents were very helpful, and they got us, they helped us to get a flight in town to a different town. It was a 10-minute flight in a small plane. Let me show you. I sat in the cockpit if you guys want to see what that looks like. There you go. Just put on the brightness. Please focus. It's so bright, dude. Come on, focus. Why is it so bright, dude? It's not that bright in the. I'll just send it to someone on Discord. I'm gonna use Joey. Joey, you're gonna be my my photo guy. I'm just gonna send him pictures. He's gonna showing this to stream in ugly on phone. Thanks. He's my photo jockey. All right. Open link. Open link. There you go. I was sat here in the plane. It's a very small plane. It was an 8-seater basically, right? And then, so we took the flight. So that was like $200, right? So then we fly. It was a 10-minute flight. We land easy. And then we're like, all right, that's like one of the things done. Let's take a cab. That's like for an hour to get to the hotel because the flight's the next day, like at 4 in the morning, right? I think our flight was at 5:40 in the morning. So we did the flight. Now we took a cab. The cab was an hour. Anal. It cost $150. We did it. Okay, we're at the hotel. It's all good. Get a cab called at 4 in the morning.
Hey girl boss pussy queen, you're looking bitchin' today, XOXO slay.
Thanks. The fuck. So cab comes at 4:15 in the morning, and they have this. So they come from the town that's like a little further away. So they have a $25 like a flat rate for a 3-minute drive to the airport, basically. So they pick us up. $25 to the airport. Get to the airport. The lady at the counter is like, did you not get the email? I'm like, the email, and I look, and it's like they sent it at 2:30 in the morning. Oh yeah, I should have been looking at my emails at 2:30 in the morning. She's like, yeah, your flight's canceled. And I'm like, oh, of course, dude. Of course. Let us flash back to when I was ordering tickets back in February. Oh, Caitlin, this is a big sale on the tickets. This is half the price we usually pay. What if we just pay regular price and have premium seats, first class, to be really comfy in the big chairs, and like they put the curtain behind you so you don't see the the peasants, you know? Okay, back to the present, right? So that they send us a new itinerary, and I look at my phone, and we got downgraded on top of that. Oh, that's great. Thank you guys so much for downgrading us, man. And not only that, you didn't sleep all night. Your day just started, man. You know when your flight's gonna be? In 10 hours. You have to wait 10 hours to even start your journey. And you've already done the flight and the taxi and the waking up early, but yeah, fuck you. And I was like, okay. So I was like, what do we do, man? We have 10 hours. What do we... I'm tired as fuck. I hadn't slept all night. And I call back the hotel, and I'm like, hey, hello. Hello. Can we come back? Because our flight got delayed. And she was like, yeah, of course, but after 11, you're bye-bye. And I was like, okay. So we go back to the hotel, and we go back in our room, and then we slept a tiny bit, and then we left at 11, and then that was like another few hours, to fucking kill at the airport. So we go back. So we go back to the hotel, $25. Go back to the airport, $25. And then, we did, and then we had to take a shitty flight and the shitty seats, man. And we were all with the peasants. We're the peasants now, man. So it was really shit, man. 10 fucking hours, man. I couldn't believe it. And I downgraded. And right in my face, dude. So yeah. So it was a very long day. It's been 2 months, man. I just put the request yesterday for the refund. They better, man. What's the good news, though? The good news is that on the way back, we were looking to see if we could get this downgrade transferred instead of just being refunded. It's like a flight credit where we could just go for the first class. Like, what company wouldn't prefer just like giving a credit as opposed to like giving money, right? So I called the company and I'm like, hey, we got downgraded. Can we get a seat transfer basically so that we were in first class on the way back? And they're like, no. And I was like, okay, cool. So I was checking to see, because you can bid on the seats and then like it would be like $500 total just to get them back. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, it's fine, I'm just sad. And then was that on your arm? My eczema? Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. And then so on the day that I was checking in, because the next morning I'd be leaving, so what I did is as I was checking in, I realized there was 2 seats. There were 2 seats in first class available for only $100 each. So I fucking snatched those motherfuckers, and I finally, after like 3 flights where I was like, I thought I would have them, I finally got to sit in the bye-bye peasants and sit. Oh, it was great. It was good. It was nice. It was like a 4-hour flight, and man, they actually treat you like humans. It's sick, man. They came in and they're like actual cutlery for you, and I was like, what the fuck? It was like actual metal fork and knife, and it was like a meal. And they give you refills on your drink.
Classic Flash traveling story XD.
Hell yeah,
Never
Metal
have
Tone.
any luck traveling hard.
No, you know what? Caitlin's parents were like, you know why there's a fire? Because Alex is gonna go travel. And I was like, yeah, there it is. So, you know how in the flight they're like, what do you want to drink? And like, can I get a Pepsi? And they won't even give you the full can. They're like, yeah, here's a Pepsi, and they like pour half of it in a cup with like ice. And like, here, they bring you an actual glass, not a plastic cup. It's and I know it's like giving glass to like all the passengers would be insane. I get it, okay? But it's like a real glass, and they put juice in it. And they filled it up. They filled the glass of juice. They didn't like put half, right? And I was like, oh, yummy, right? And then she comes like, do you want more? And I was like, yeah. Do you want more? Yeah. I had to piss quite a bit after, but damn, that was cool, man. And then they gave you like a snack box, a nice little snack box. And then my luggage was like prioritized and it came in, like, it came out first. I was out of the airport like instantly, man. So that was good. That was nice. So that was my flights. I'm so simple, dude. They like at you when you're in the seats. You're just like squished like this because there's some strangers next to you. So you're like, and they're like, do you want food? Are you hungry? And you're like, I am hungry. Do you want pretzels or a single cookie? And you're like, I'll take the single cookie, I guess. Here. And then that should sustain you for 4 hours. I know you can buy stuff in the airport, but remember, Caitlin and I, okay, let's play a game. I bought a small wrap, this big. It's a small wrap the size of my phone, let's say. This is a wrap. It's a pesto chicken wrap. Caitlin bought a chicken salad burger. Kinda, chicken salad sandwich. And then we both had a drink. And then on the side, Caitlin bought a bag of veggie straws. I want you to guess how much that cost. Brock says $50. Canadian, let's say Canadian. $31.50, okay. Boom, calamari with the win. $40. That was $40. $40 for a small wrap, a small burger, 2 drinks, and a bag of veggie straws, man. And you know what the kicker is? The sandwiches and wrap were the worst thing culinarily existing at the moment. I have never tasted something that had such like hate put into it, man. It was disgusting. It was, my wrap alone was $15. It was a small wrap like this, and it was dog shit. It was so fucking bad, dude. It was supposed to be a pesto chicken wrap. There was no pesto, and you know what they put in it? Fucking nuts. Who puts nuts into a wrap? Into a wrap, dude. Nuts? Are you fucking crazy, dude? It was disgusting. It was horrible. The fucking bread, you touched it and the bread stuck to your finger and you had bread on your finger. Ugh. Pesto has nuts? No, they put nuts just in the wrap. Fuck you, they said. Just put nuts in there. Caitlin's burger thing, it was like an everything bagel bread. And it was the driest shit. Why would you make it an everything bagel bread, bro? All the seasoning on top was, you take a bite and all you can taste is fucking like poppy seeds, man. It's disgusting. And then the chicken salad was like, the chicken part was like the most tolerable thing, but it tastes like boiled chicken and mayo. It was horrible. And they have the balls to charge $15? That's like 12 USD, man. Why would you put nuts in it? Pesto has pine nuts? No, I'm saying like, you've had a pesto fucking like pasta, it's good. I'm saying like they put extra nuts in. It was like crunchy, man. And you could taste it, like didn't fit in the thing. It was like, oh, what the fuck is this? It was like trail mix in there. Anyways, this has been my story.